Well, the countdown is well and truly on for Towers for Change, which takes place at Westside Place on March 30. And this is a world first event because nowhere across the world has a 4-tower challenge ever been attempted. And the exciting thing is you get to be part of the action. So we are supporting at this magnificent event 4 really worthy charities. In Tower 1, we are supporting the Ovarian Cancer Research Foundation. Tower 2 is supporting FARA Australia. Tower 3 is supporting the Good Friday Appeal. Tower 4 is supporting the Victorian Homeless Fund. And I'm sure you would agree, regardless of who you're supporting, every single step you take will make a difference in the lives of others. So what we are putting together here for you are some basic details that give you the information you need to have a really successful event. So we're going to tell you about things you need to know before the event, on event day, and also once the event has concluded. Now there are 3 key things that you need to know before event day, and the very first thing is make sure you tell your friends what it is that you're doing. This is highly impressive stuff, to be climbing some of the tallest buildings in the country and stepping up for the particular charity that you have chosen to support. Now that of course brings us to fundraising, and you would know that when you went on the website there were details about this. Through the registration process you agreed to support the particular organisation, and you've got further details through things like your e-ticket. So please make sure that to be eligible to climb on event day that you achieve that minimum fundraising target. Now the good thing is, for those of you who choose to go a little bit further, if you happen to be the highest fundraiser for your particular charity, and this is by 5 p.m. on Friday, March 28, well, what will happen is you'll be contacted by ourselves, because you will be the winner of a dinner for 2 and also a night's accommodation at the Dorset Hotel, and this takes place the night before the event. So nothing could possibly be better than rolling out of bed on the 30th of March and then already being where the event is going to be staged. So for those of you looking possibly to raise lots and lots of money for the organisation, have a look at the possibility of those prizes, because it is really, really exciting. Now the final thing, and this is mainly for the multi-climbers. Now multi-climbers, you're doing something that most people would never dream of, and that is you're going to take on 4 different buildings on the exact same day. So my hat goes off to you already. Now multi-climbers, if you would like to, you are welcome to come down to Westside Place, to come to the check-in area. It will all be marked, it'll be very easy to see. And what you can do when you get down there between 4 and 5 p.m. on Saturday, the 29th of March, is you can collect your 4 event bibs so that you are completely ready for the very next day. Now, if you're unable, we recognise that some people are flying in at that time. If you're unable to come down on the Saturday afternoon, no problem at all. You can simply collect your bibs along with others on event day. But if you would like to come down on Saturday, the 29th of March, between 4 and 5 p.m, please do so. We'll get those bibs organised for you and answer any last minute questions that you might happen to have. So this now takes us through to event day, and this is both exciting and a moment where there's a degree of anxiety, but don't worry, because you've got this. Now, on event day, what we suggest is that people arrive 20 to 30 minutes before their prescribed wave time. Now, if you're wondering, what time is my wave actually on? Have a look on the screen right now. You'll see the times that the different towers are actually going. We start with Tower 2, that's the first one to go, then Towers 3, 4 and 1. If you're wondering why we're going in that order, we are simply going from the smallest number of stairs through to the biggest number of stairs on the day. So please make sure you have a look at that e-ticket, and that will give you your wave time. When you arrive, go straight to the check-in. When you get to check-in, they're going to have a quick look to see that you've done your fundraising. All of that, no doubt, will be well and truly handled by you before you even get to event day, which is terrific. They'll then pass on things like your event bib, If you need to use bag storage, please feel free to use the bag storage, because there's a little tear-off tag on the bib that you can use so that it's actually there in the staffed area, and the only person who can collect that at the end of the event is you, because there must be a corresponding number between the bib and that's collected from bag storage. Now, once you've got yourself all set, head straight to that start line. Now, for each of the towers, the first group that we start with are the multi-climbers. They will be the first group to go for towers 2, 3, 4, and then finally with number 1. When you head off, there's going to be around about a 12-second gap between participants, and what that means is there's no congestion on the stairwell at any particular time. The stairwell is marked. You will know what floor you're at any given time, and we will have first aid support there for you also. Now, what we recommend is that throughout the duration of the climb, stay please to the left of the stairwell wherever possible, so that anyone who might be faster can easily pass you. This becomes really important when you get to the very final floor, because on the final floor that takes you up to the rooftop of any of the buildings, we will actually have the stairwell segmented so that only people going up will be on the left, and we will have some groups of people who have finished the climb, had a look at the rooftop, and they'll be coming down that side. They only come down one level. They come down one level, and from there they catch the lift back to the ground floor. Now, here's the beautiful thing. After you've done all of this hard work and you've got yourself up to the rooftop, you get yourself a medal, which is going to be absolutely fantastic to receive. You'll also get a bottle of water, which you will really deserve at this point. But remember along the way, if you call in at one of the first aid stops, they have water there, they have seats, and they're happy for you to take your time so that you can simply then continue on when you feel ready to do so. Now, when you get to the top and you have that look at the view, it is completely stunning. We think that you will love it. When you've finished having a look up the top, you'll come down that one flight of stairs into the lifts and down to the ground floor. You can then use your bib tag again, because when you get down there, we have some more drinks and things for you on the ground floor. We should have a fantastic atmosphere with things like live music, and we'd love you to stick around and simply be part of it. If you happen to be a person who thinks that they might have got the fastest time in a particular category, well, you might also want to stick around, because at 20 minutes past 1 on the 30th of March, we will have a presentation. So the last little piece of information we have for you is what happens post-event. Now, this is the point at which you're feeling incredibly proud of yourself, because you will have conquered one of the buildings, or possibly all 4, depending on what you've selected to enter. Now, late in the afternoon on the 30th of March, all of the results that are on the website, they go from being preliminary results to official results, and that's the point at which you can then have a look at your results, and you can print off for free an e-certificate that gives you all of your own details for climbing the particular tower that you ascended. Now, 24 hours post-event, you then have the opportunity to download any of the photos from the event absolutely for free. We agree, that's a pretty cool deal. The final thing that we would pass on to you is that fundraising actually remains open for 2 weeks post-event. So if there are people within the place where you work, family, friends, etc., who are keen to donate post-event, once they've seen what you've actually managed to achieve, please let them know that they're able to do so. We look forward to seeing you at Towers for Change on the 30th of March for what will be an absolutely fantastic event.
This is your chance to make every step count. Westside Place proudly presents Towers for Change, Australia's first 4-tower vertical stair climb challenge. Each tower supports an extraordinary cause, and every step you take helps to create meaningful impact. Whether you're climbing to honour a loved one or stand in solidarity, this is your moment to turn a challenge into change. Climb 1, 2, 3, or all 4 towers on your own or with a team. And at the top, celebrate your achievement with breathtaking views of Melbourne and soak up the vibrant atmosphere of Westside Place. Join us on Sunday, 30th of March to take on the challenge, reach new heights and change lives. Register now at towersforchange.com.au.